Welcome everybody to another episode of Megabit Misfits. This is episode number 20 5. Please, today we're missing someone. We don't know where he is. He's lost
sad day.
He's lost somewhere in the world of New York. We think he's working because bills suck, right? But have you seen LeeBoyXP?
Lee.
Lee, where are you? We put a banner here just for you. It's gonna go across the whole episode. The way you love.
Oh yeah.
He's probably working or playing Marvel Snap. I'm not gonna go into it. He's probably playing that. Okay, so on today's episode, we are saying what the F is going on with Bioshock, and not only that, but we're gonna be talking about PS6 rumors. Hit the music, please. Thank you. Well, we'll get this started real quick. So, Mr. Rav, I've played Bioshock, the first one. I know there's like 4 or 5. No, there's 4.
3.
There's 4 Bioshock. There's 3?
3, sir. Yeah.
The one in the sky is number 3?
Yeah.
Shit, I always thought that was number 4. Okay, so I only played Bioshock 1.
Okay.
I think I touched on the sky, the I almost said Skyrim, the Bioshock Sky
Infinite.
This Infinite. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I only touched on Bioshock Infinite when it first came on. That was a couple years ago. But you have some news or something about Bioshock? Is there another one coming out or not, or what's going on?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. Like Bioshock's one of those franchises that it's one of the franchises that brought me back into gaming. It came at around at a time where I wasn't playing too many games. I was kind of being drowned by bills. I had like just moved into my first apartment and all that, life stuff and all that stuff. So Bioshock was one of those games that is like, I played the demo. My sister was there. We hung out all night and I played that demo probably 100 times before the game came out. And then when it finally came out to PS3, because it was out for Xbox, but I didn't have an Xbox. So I got my PS3 and played it on that, and it was just such a good game. Like the storyline, I love horror games. It wasn't really horror, but it was also like it had just enough horror to like be cool. Had that steampunk
it had
to it, and
dark, eerie, kind of like under. I mean, anything underwater is gonna be kind of creepy.
Yeah, those undertones, those dark undertones that but it also had like a weird psychological kind of like mess with you a little bit here and there. It's a little funny craziness stuff going on. It's just a fun game, and the first person perspective that you're playing with the powers and all the weapons and like it's just a really cool, fun game with a cool backdrop.
It kind of supports drug use.
That drug use, drinking, and all the other bad stuff that you could possibly think of in that game.
Thanks,
killing, murder, everything. Yeah,
it wasn't Hideo who made the game. I just definitely where it is.
No, well, I mean, Kevin Levine is the guy who originally made the first 3 Bioshock games, and he's off making his own games. This still works for 2K. He's got his own studio now. He's making a game called Judas, which is similar. It's in that Bioshock vein, but he took what he learned from Bioshock and he's building on it and making things cooler. And like you like, depending on what you do in the game changes who the final boss is going to be and all these different enemies and how it like what you do interacts with the world and actually affects it. So that's going to be a cool game when that game comes out. So it's going to be called Judas.
All right. So you have no idea yet if Judas is ready.
Yeah, no, we haven't even seen a trailer in a few. Well, I'm lying. They put out something recently, a couple of days ago. I haven't watched it, but basically telling what I was explaining, where they were what you do in the game affects who your final boss is going to be and how the story ends and all that stuff. So that's the only thing that was recently put out. But the first trailer came out like a year ago. And after that, it was very quiet for a while. And, but it's like altogether, it's been over 10 years that he's been making this game. So, but he left the studio after Bioshock 1, 2007, Bioshock 2, 2010. Infinite was in 2013. And then they put out the remastered collection through 2K and did a really good job. They put it up to 4K and all the stuff for PC. And it was a collection of all 3 games. And that was pretty cool. That studio has gone through lot of changes. Like they originally it was just 2K, and now 2K created a studio just making for Bioshock. It's just for making Bioshock, called Cloud Chamber Studios. The person that they put in charge, her name is Kelly Gilmore. Yeah, Kelly Gilmore was responsible for the XCOM games, the Sid Meier's Civilization games, and those are good games, but they're nothing like Bioshock. So that studio was having a really hard time. The executives of 2K tried a version of the game and basically said that it didn't pass their standards for being either entertaining or whatever their base model of storytelling that they wanted to tell. Kevin Levine is very smart. The way he introduced all these tricks and storyline elements into the original Bioshock games. I don't know if you know the history behind that. I don't know if you know the "Would you kindly" rumor with that. Well, not even a rumor, but okay. Spoilers for the first game.
Spoilers. If you don't want to know, then skip ahead in the video. All right? Spoilers. You were warned.
Throughout the whole game, you're doing these missions, and you're brainwashed, kind of, where anyone who basically says "would you kindly," you think you're just doing the mission to help this person or whatever it is. The trick is that they're telling you, "Would you kindly do this? Would you kindly do that?" And the thing is that you're committing all these crimes and you're killing all these people based off of one person that wanted these things done, and he's speaking to you through these intercoms and story speakers while you're playing the game, and you're sent on all these missions to kill all of his enemies that are against this one guy who's like a dictator in this underground city. So that's the trick. So like that "would you kindly" is a very important element in the Bioshock ethos.
So you're pretty much a brainwashed assassin and you don't know it.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's really cool. Like the story, like that, it messes up anybody.
Cool video game.
Never
played
video game. Yeah.
Not
and then the second game you play as one of the big daddies. You play as one of the big daddies.
Big Daddy.
Those are the bigger tank characters in the game. And you play as one of the ones that kind of like woke up from the brainwashing and doesn't want to do that, but you can't really get out of the suit. You can't get out of the body, and you're fighting this little sister. A big sister is like the female version of the big daddy, and she's faster and more advanced than you, and it's pretty cool. That storyline's pretty good.
They used to call Big Daddy in high school.
Yeah. And then
watching.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
And then Infinite just had a whole nother storyline, but that one also had a really cool twist at the end, where you're playing in the sky, you're fighting all this political war that's going on with these different characters, and it's a really cool, interesting storyline. But then by the end of it, you were transported into this place where there's just doors, and all the doors link to the different Bioshock dimensions. You're going through these dimensions. You can go through the doors. You end up in the underwater city of the original 2 Bioshock games. You can walk around and kind of like do certain story elements from those games in the end of that game. And it's like it's a really cool twist at the end. So that's why they call it Infinite. But then that opened up this pathway to you could do whatever you want with the Bioshock idea and story and all this stuff. And that's kind of why Kevin Levine left it like that. It's because he probably knew he was leaving and wanted somebody else to take over and continue it. And
I now that you say all that, like I kind of remember in the Bioshock Infinite specifically, these links that you would like grab on and you be flying from one, not flying,
like roller coaster rails,
Yeah, so I remember that, and I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. You're going all over the place. Let's go, and there's nothing underneath you but sky and clouds, and you're like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. And then you can fly from one spot to another, and I was just like, okay. But then after that, I do not remember anything else. I just remember that because I was just like, oh, this is like skydiving or some shit.
Right.
And the whole Bioshock.
Cool. Well, so
Bioshock besides nostalgia.
Well, being they were having so much trouble with developing this game and didn't pass, 2K's wants of what they wanted. They got rid of the Kelly lady. I can't remember her last name right now. They got rid of her and they
Gilmore.
brought in Rod Ferguson. Rod Ferguson recently, like they brought it in like maybe 3-4 days ago, a week ago or something like that. Rod Ferguson, if you know, is the guy
Oh, so
who
she
handles.
just recently got fired.
Yeah, this is all within the last 2 weeks. This is all going on in the last 2 or 3 weeks where they failed this
So
trial. She got
Cloud
fired.
Gaming, Kelly Gilmore got fired, and now this guy, what's his name?
Rod Ferguson
Rod
who
Ferguson's taking over.
is
Okay.
famous for the
What up?
Gears of War franchise. So,
Okay.
and which makes a lot more sense than the Civilization lady. You know what I mean? Gears of War, he puts out games. He makes sure the games are good. He makes sure the
Mhm.
games look great. He makes sure they feel heavy. Those characters in
Yeah,
general
but
are heavy.
Bioshock and Gears of War are two totally different games.
They are. But I could see the similarities of why they would choose him to take over that franchise. If
Maybe
you
his
played
management skills are on point. His
Exactly.
storytelling skills. I mean, then again, I only played the first Gears and I loved it.
Right. He did
and
the
that
first
was
3, so
okay. All right. So there's hope. In other words,
yeah, hell yeah. But now they also say that because he's taking over, they're going to start fresh because story elements weren't there. So you're looking at another 4 or 5 years, maybe 3, hopefully 3 of
right?
development, of starting all over, So there's
Yeah,
hope, but it's the other question is like, do people know what Bioshock is anymore? Like, people aren't really paying no mind to that game. It's been a long enough time. 2013 was the last game,
the diehards do.
Yeah.
Even if they don't remember specifics of the game or storytelling, whatever, they've heard of Bioshock. Bioshock is one of those games like Fallout.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, they never played Fallout, but they've heard of it, especially now that oh, by the way,
I used to compare Fallout and Bioshock together a lot, but Fallout definitely had the staying power.
Yeah, because Fallout had a TV show, so now everybody came. Oh, it was a video game. Blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, there's like several of them. And the thing is, Bioshock, from what I heard,
Yeah,
is going to be a TV show
Listen,
or a movie.
Bioshock's one of those franchises that it's just in general got a curse on it because they've had two trials where they tried to make the movie, but the first time it was way too expensive. The whoever was making it was saying it was made too expensive. I believe it was Guillermo del Toro was attached to it at one point.
Oh
which would
my
have been amazing.
God.
Yeah, it would have been amazing. And
that's one of my top 3 directors of all time.
He would have been great for it, but then
he would have been fantastic.
He turned that movie into The Shape of Water because he already had everything there. You know what I mean? Was it The Shape of Water? Was that the one with the mutant water?
The fish
guy?
The
fish lady? Yeah. So he turned that his Bioshock movie is that movie.
That was a good movie.
That was what the budget turned into. Yeah, it was weird.
Weird, but entertaining.
So yeah, and now
scene in that movie. Anyway.
Now I believe Netflix has put money into it. So Netflix is supposedly bought in. They're throwing money at it like crazy. But again, it's in development hell. So
will it be a live action feature or is it going to be
live?
Because Netflix is okay. Because Netflix had a lot of good things going with animation so far.
Yeah.
And I figure if they made an animated series, Bioshock should be fire.
Yeah, no, I think it would be cool if they did animated just to kind of like refresh people's memories a little bit and then brought the movie out. I think it could do well, especially right before the game comes out. I mean, there's a lot of ways they could go with it, but all of these things are just like sitting and nobody's doing nothing with them. And it's like, come on, man, let's go. Let's keep that name out there at least. It was such a big franchise 10 years ago. Almost,
there's so many things going on, so many cogs in the wheel of Hollywood, or you can't really call Netflix Hollywood because Netflix is against Hollywood technically. So it's anti-Hollywood with the new creation or whatever, and the rumor mill goes nuts. So you have Bioshock, maybe a TV show, maybe coming soon. Perhaps we don't know. Something else that might be coming soon that we heard about in rumors is the PS6.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about the PS6?
There's little things out there. People are chirping.
Yes. All right. So let me take this one because I've heard.
Yeah, please.
And I've seen a couple of videos here and there, and I'm just like, huh. So, my fellow megabit heads, uh, apparently, Sony is creating a PS6, and we've all had like thoughts about this as going to happen with PS5 is being on for a
Yeah,
couple
we had a
years,
whole
and
conversation. We had a whole
yeah, we
conversation
had a whole
about it.
conversation about it. So not only is well, the rumor is that yes, the PS6 is coming, perhaps as early as holiday season 2026 or 2027.
Hmm.
Perhaps I doubt it, but perhaps whatever. But the thing that I keep hearing, and that I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense, is that there's not going to be a console.
Right.
It's going to be a handheld brick, pretty much. It's going to look how it's going to look, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to dock it into your a dock that connects to your TV or your PC or your projector or whatever you're going to play this thing on, and then you're going to have detachable sides, so that way you
Yep.
have controllers in either hand. Gee,
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
what does that sound like? that we're all just like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
making their own Nintendo Switch. So
Yep.
Sony's making their own Nintendo Switch. Rumor has it, I'm going to be
Mhm.
very clear about that, it is a rumor that they're going to make their version of the Nintendo Switch as the PS6.
Yeah.
That's going to have a 4K screen. It's going to have a hollow effect, the
The
triggers
Halifax.
and thumbsticks
Yeah.
and all this shit, whatever. And
I wonder.
and
I wonder if they're gonna have because PlayStation 5 has these triggers that they actually they have resistance on them. That when you're pulling the trigger on guns, you can have certain guns that like hard to
yes.
to pull. They say you could pull when you pull the string to the arrow to the bow and arrow that you could actually feel the tension on it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna do that with the mobile. That'd be pretty cool.
Depending on how big that the mobile's
This is
going to
gonna be
be.
expensive. It's gonna be
It's going to
expensive.
be expensive as shit. Hell yes.
It's gonna be crazy.
Hell yes. Hell yes. It's going to blow away the price of the Switch, because it's going to come with, first of all, at least a 1080p camera, at least.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's going to have it's Sony.
At least a 1080p camera. That's funny.
It's Sony. Sony is like they just raised the price of the PS5 by $100.
Yep. 50
So,
bucks.
$50. Okay, I thought it was $100. Or is
Yeah.
it $100 with the one with the
No, it's $50 all around. $50 for every version.
Okay. So when this thing comes out, one, it's going to be portable. So that's going to be an extra $100 on top of 500. It's going to be 500 at least. Portable, 500 on top of that. It's going to come with a bunch of accessories. Each accessory is going to be from 80 to 200, $300 on top of that thing.
Yep.
And then if that thing is imagine if it's not let's say the rumor is wrong. The only thing only other thing I can see that they come out with is if they have a whole freaking headset. And that's just
they're definitely gonna like what we talked about with the AR glasses type of thing. Yeah, I can see. Well, they have the VR headset already. So if they did if they did that as an accessory, that would be freaking cool.
But
man.
if that headset was the super high end console,
right,
that you can play
built it into
everything.
the headset.
Yeah, it's not like special VR games. It's every game is VR. But every game will have its own VR. Every game will have its own regular base.
Yeah, flat version of it.
The games will be $100 or more each.
Hell yeah, easy.
So if the rumor mill is correct,
yeah,
and the PS6 is a Switch duplicate, Switch copycat, whatever the hell you want to call it, then it will be more money. If it's another console, standing console that you put somewhere, that's what we would be used to. But I don't know. Wait, kind of wait and see.
You know what I think would be a cool idea if Sony did is, because Microsoft just is working on this Asus ROG Ally X Xbox Ally ROG, whatever you want to call it, the 15-word long name. If Sony is smart and wanted to do something like this, they've got already history putting out handhelds, successful handhelds, very successful handhelds. Like the Vita wasn't successful, but that thing was a monster when it came out, man. Oh man. I still play it with mine. I use it for other games, but it's great. If they were smart, they being Microsoft isn't partnering with Steam, they could partner with Steam and do like their own version of the Steam Deck, but the PlayStation version of it, and just have Steam on as part of the PlayStation Store. Do you know what I mean? Like being there,
Yeah.
everybody's got to partner with somebody now. That's the way it seems like things are going. You know, Microsoft's got the Asus.
The
you know,
Play Deck.
You never know, man. Think about
Everybody come play with the Play Deck.
Play with that. Play that. Don't play with your deck. You know, but you know what I mean.
Put your deck down. Stop it. We gotta go somewhere. You gotta stop playing with your Play Deck.
Bring your deck with you. Bring your deck with you. It's okay.
So, did you charge your deck today? You gotta make sure it's running. Well,
oh man,
LeeBoy's gonna hate those jokes. Let me tell you. Got a lot of bleep in there, but
hey, where'd the banner go? Where'd the banner go?
I'll put the banner away because I know Leo will be like, you put it in the whole episode. Yeah, so we just took it away. All right, so PS6 rumors. We don't know. We hope if it does come out, it's affordable and it's badass. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, LeeBoy, we don't know where you are. Come back to us, LeeBoy. We have no idea where you are. Let's get it going. I'm editing this video. I do whatever the fuck I want. LeeBoy, where you at? You never told me how to edit.
I gotta cut an album.
Yes, that is our episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for Megabit Misfits, episode number 25. A few more, and we'll be at 30. Should we do something special for the number 30?
We're trying to do something special. It's a little in the background, but we're trying to do something special for that one. So let's see what's up.
Yeah, we're trying to do something because damn it, life just keeps getting in the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we still don't know where Mr. LeeBoy is. We hope he's okay and safe. He's probably playing Marvel Snap.
Get off the snap, bro. Get off the snap.
He's like, I need my cards. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Please share if you like the information that we're giving you. If you like how we speak and everything, put comments below. Please leave a bunch of comments. We're gonna come back into the comment section eventually and start giving shout outs for the top 3 comments or top 5 comments that we did last time. I'm not sure. We'll do that. Mr. Rav, anything you want to add before we end the episode, sir?
No, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all the comments. We appreciate all of the feedback that you guys are giving us. We're trying to make changes. We're trying to do a couple of things to make it more entertaining for you guys. We want to interact with you guys more. We just need those comments to be able to answer your questions and have conversations, because it's fun talking with my guys over here. But you see, we're not always available. So if you guys give us comments and interesting topics to talk about, we will be happy to answer those questions on a one-on-one basis, on a video if we have to, on social media, on whatever we can do to make it more entertaining and more likable for your entertainment. For, you know what I mean? Let's just let's try and interact with you guys more. Let's get those comments out there, please.
Yeah, definitely. With the comments is a big thing. Really important to grow and expand the channel. To grow and expand the content of our episodes. So you guys are part of it as well. And right now we're at 122 subscribers, very beginning of this thing. So we're going to try to grow as much as possible. And remember to, what is it again? How is it done every single time? I keep
whether
trying
you
to
love
get this
it,
in one shot. Whether you love it or whether you hate it.
Play the games.
That you enjoy. Thank you so much, everybody. Megabit Misfits. We out.
Later.
Hit the record button. End it.